Welcome back everyone to part 2 of the build. Today we're working on the cockpit. Welcome back everyone to my channel, and for part 2 of the build of Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, we're going to be working on his cockpit area, starting with these first. And I've already got the decals here ready to go. Now I got the warm water. Well, I have hot water myself, and you put just the tiniest dab of soap in there. I use soft soap myself it just helps with the adhesion of the decals onto the interior parts here. Alright, so let's get this thing going. We're going to be starting with the front portion of the cockpit here. So let's see, the first one, sticker, is number 5, which goes right here. Yep. There's the tweezers. Whoa, excuse myself. And bless myself. Now, small, I dip the tip of this into water just a little bit, just to dampen it down. Gently, don't actually touch the decal, just stick the corner of this down to suck up most of the water. I know it's kind of hard to see. So I don't know if you can see this. Probably not, but yeah, there you go. Still kind of dark, but very gently touch it to soak up the rest of the water. Now, next one is number 4. Okay, 6 and 7. Hold it in the water for 5 to 7 seconds. Uh-oh. Stick on the blue towel here. Just gently use the tip of the X-Acto to maneuver it in place. Now number 7. Now, to seal them in, I generally would use the this decal adhesive, which gives it a little more stickiness to stay in place. But I don't have any of that, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little bit of Dull Coat on a brush and just paint it on over top of the decals. But that'll be after they're dried in place, and that will ensure that they're going to stay put and they're not going to like fall off in a few years or days or whatever. Here we go, all done. Get both of these all finished up here, just real nice. Looks good, looks very good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, before we get to this, we need to do some modifications on Darth Vader's cockpit here for lighting. So let's get to that. Okay, for the cockpit here, I have a white 3mm LED, and it's going to go on the back here, but I have to modify it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it down, thin it out just a little bit, and get the rungs here set properly. So let's get this flattened out. It's not too bad. Good. Now, I have to get these, yeah, a little bit wider, about as wide as the chair. One side there. Okay, now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to drill a little hole there and one on that side, so they come out the bottom here. And you see there's already like makeshift holes there, just got to finish drilling them through. Perfect, actually. I have a whole bunch of these little mini drill bits here. Used one here, and I'm going to be using that to finish drilling out these holes here. Alright. Drilled all the way through now. Good. Alright. Now let's do a test fit. Right around there, like that. Okay, a little bit more adjusting on this. It's still too wide. Okay. Now, you see there's a little notch here. Well, I don't know if you can. You want to keep the light just a little bit above that, because that notch fits into this area here, and you don't want the light to interfere with it. So go right about there, something like right about there, like that. So now what I'm going to use, I got my trusty glue gun. So let's bend these down. bend it over to the sides here. There's going to be more lighting going in here. Just go. What's nice about this is no one's ever going to see the glue. I mean, you know, you look at it straight on, looks clean, neat, tidy. So don't worry if you get a little bit too much glue in there. And these here are going to have to be trimmed down a bit. Is it in there? Yeah, it's in there good. Now to make sure that I know which one's positive and negative, I always keep one of these a little bit longer than the other. So this side here was the negative. This side here, oh, they say positive, so I keep it a little bit longer so I don't get confused. I try and keep this as flat as possible. So it looks like that. There we go. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, we're talking. Just like that. Looks good. Alright. I got some chrome silver here. And I'm going to be covering up portions of the light here because it does get pretty bright. Sometimes a little bit too bright, so I'm going to be painting the very tip top here of the LED. And along the back. Because I want the light to go to specific areas to shine mostly on. When I built the regular TIE fighter before, I didn't quite like the lighting, but it was a little bit too late because I already finished building the ship. So this time I decided, okay, I'm going to try and redirect the lighting and dull it down just a little bit because it was just way too bright. And the glue that's inside here and here will help diffuse the light just a little bit more as well. So that should work. Alright. Well, lost my fingers. I always clean the top off, just keep the lid from sticking. Alright, now let's start putting this puppy together. Even before we can put this on, this is going to be a little bit later on down the road because we have to do some modifications of this. We still have to put the laser lights, 2 green 3mm LEDs, one on each side here, and with the fiber optics. So we'll actually be getting on to that next time. Here we are doing a little lighting test. bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That looks good. Hang on. We're getting there. We're getting there. Next time, we install the 3mm green LEDs for the lasers. And, yeah. And then we can actually start working on this section over here. So please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching, everyone.